Today I've decided to take him over to Fat Cat's Moto Parc, where Martin Craven has kindly let us go on the go-kart track. It's a brand new venue, karts are all pretty new, so it's going to be a good day out.
Martin Craven is the owner of Fat Cat's Moto Parc, Doncaster. Being a keen motocross rider himself, he knows what the modern rider wants when it comes to a track.
Graham boasts a lot about his four-wheel skills.
Yeah, I mean, he tends to talk like, you know, in the wilderness he's a bit of a Bear Grylls survival expert, and when it comes to four wheels he's of a similar skill to Ken Block.
Graham seems very impressed with the setup and keen to get behind the wheel. But before he does that, Mikey makes Graham's dreams of becoming a helicopter pilot a reality.
Any words of advice for Graham then, Dave?
Don't crash.
How does it feel, Graham?
How does it feel? I'm in full control. It's a good view up here.
Do you think you might use one to get an advantage on some of the courses?
You could use that at Erzberg, you know, to fly around and just examine. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Fat Cat Moto Parc.
In the world of motorbikes, there's one spanner spinner who brings wit and banter to every destination he visits. Meet today's special guest.
So Leo, who do you think's going to have it at the tough one this year?
I don't know, there's a few riders who could possibly get a victory. Maybe Johnny Knight or Graham Bolton. I don't know, they're all good.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say of the special guests that arrived on the day of the three of them, Leo Cordingley was my favourite.
Leo Cordingley.
Leo Cordingley, he's not here to make friends, he wants to put a few people in coffins.
He brought a DVD collection along, which he'd been promising to lend me for a while, so I was really impressed that that came, and he just made the day. He wore a set of sunglasses that were that reflective you could use them to film through and onto the go-karting track.
Romaniac's 2013 Expert Prologue winner, Luke, more than full factory copestake, never travels anywhere without his trusted sidekick, Tyrone Dobbs.
Hello!
Apparently you've done a little bit of karting in your youth, have you?
Yes, I am not here to make any friends today, so watch out.
How's your confidence levels?
It's just got no confidence whatsoever listening to these two.
4 karts on the track at any time, so we had 2 heats to start off with, then the 2 winners, obviously first and second place from each heat, would go against each other in the other heat. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So did Sexy Saddler manage to erect the famous pump tent? It up a bit?
Yeah, Sexy Saddler brought the pump tent. He takes it everywhere these days. It has become a famous icon in the motorsports world, but sadly Martin Craven was trying to keep a clean-cut image at the new venue at Fat Cat's Moto Parc, so Sexy Saddler didn't get to erect the pump tent, so it was a bit of a downer for him.
In race 1, Mikey has to take Lyndon Dakar Posket's place as he's running last, preparing for his forthcoming round-the-world trip, Races to Places. Mikey briefly takes the lead, but as usual, commitment turns to comedy.
I felt I was going really well until I started to do no-handers down the straight and nearly lost control at one point, which then an adventure spec employee snuck ahead of me and took the win. So I think my showboating definitely lost me the race.
What did you reckon to that, Mikey? I had the lead, Johnny. I was out there and I was messing about too much, no hands. we gave it away.
Finally, the race everyone has been waiting for begins. Lyndon Dakar Poskett versus Graham G-Force Jarvis.
So, you're choosing how to start this race, how are you going to do it, Leo?
Le Mans start.
Yeah, I mean, Jarvis obviously turned up in the morning, you know, he was happy that I'd booked this go-kart session for him and just said he was going to win hands down, no sweat.
Making the rules up as you go?
No, not at all.
These boys aren't stopping until fuel or mechanicals bring the race to an end. And once a racer, always a racer, even when the checkered flag falls.
So him and Lyndon were having such a battle, it went on past the finishing flag and neither of them wanted to back down, but Lyndon was officially the winner. I hate to say, I know it's Graham's show that we're on here, but Lyndon did beat him.
Come on! Woo!
I thought it was Lyndon Poskett the way he ran over those obstacles at the start line.
We didn't think the race was going to end there, Graham.
Well, see, I had to win some, I don't know, Lyndon was pushing me all the way. Just had to fend him off.
Did you enjoy yourself there?
It was awesome.
Was there arms and legs and bodies everywhere?
Arms and legs everywhere, it was a big battle.
That was a quality race, that.
Technique is to lean back and open the throttle and you can't go wrong. Can you, Joel?
I like going into the holes.
Maybe on your bike you can, but on a Husqvarna you just lean back and open the throttle.
With Graham, there's always time for a bit of extreme. Track owner Martin leads the way, and with a few laps under his belt, Lyndon looks on, amazed. Next, the boys head to the motocross track, where owner Martin gave Graham a few tips ready for his impending Tough One appearance at Hawkston Park. Join us next time for another episode of The Adventures of G-Force.
This is the latest golden tile. I'm going to use something similar for the top one.
How are the tomato plants?
They're all right, yeah. They're just, honestly, it's just taking over control. The greenhouse just doesn't know what's hit it.
Really?
So I need to buy a new greenhouse. One of them poly tools, I think, is the next investment.
What do you think to Jeffrey then?
Jeffrey's smaller than I thought. I thought Jeffrey was like twice the size that he is. He's like a little rat. Well, a big rat. He's trembling a little bit.
Careful, he's vicious.
I don't think he likes it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the cup here, the lanyard, the nice luminous vest, and behind me is a bit of sticker tape. Basically, I'm wearing it because Chris from Adventure Spec said if I was to wear this in my little interview, he'd buy me fish and chips afterwards. So.